Hello, my name is Manny Kagan. I'm a mortgage broker, president of Pacific Bay Financial Corporation, which we started with my wife 1985, and I founder of Money Solutions Academy. And today I have a very special guest. His name is Scott Fong, and I know him for many, many years. Recently, somehow I came across him, and when I start talking to him, and I discovered he does very unusual things which benefit a lot of people. And I invited him today to share with you. Now, he'll have to tell you from the beginning what he does. He is an arena of helping people to sell properties and to buy new ones, but in it with a twist. Scott.
Sure. Thanks for having me, Manny. I'm Scott Fong, president and founder of SIFF Real Estate Investment Services. For the last 20 years, I basically have been helping investors here in the Bay Area with highly appreciated rental properties increase their net income 25, 50%, even 100% or more. Basically, I consult with a client from start to finish and look at their property and see if it's performing, if they can get more income. The majority of my clients, Manny, are 50, 60, 70 years old, retired or close to retirement, and they're looking for more income. Unfortunately.
And you're not acting as a real estate agent. No, it's you're not helping them to sell. You do something else, and this is unique.
That's correct. For the last 20 years, I have never found anyone else who also does fee-based advisory services. So I'm fee only. I'm objective in terms of looking at the numbers of someone's investment property and then figuring out, geez, can you increase your income significantly?
Yeah.
And I help them, if it makes sense for them to do a 1031 exchange, I'll help them sell the property with the help of a broker.
You know, it's you're finding a real estate broker who can lease the property for them.
That's correct, not myself.
Yeah.
And then we will find replacement property on the 1031 exchange, whether it's in Portland, Sacramento, or a triple net commercial property. Also find a broker on that side.
I see. In other words, it can be practically anywhere in the United States.
That's correct.
United States.
That's correct. Yeah.
And this can be done, again, you identify the property, you're finding who is a real estate agent who is selling it, and you make the connection.
That is correct. Yes.
Yes. And then if they need financing, I'm coming in the pictures and I can help them because we can do loans anywhere in the United States. So especially on commercial properties.
That's correct. And whatever loan amount they have on their existing property, they need to carry on the new property in order to defer 100% capital gains. Yes.
Now, you mentioned 1031 exchange, and I'm going to have special presenter here next month, actually, whose company is specializing in 1031 exchange to get more clarification. And I think we even will have in-house seminar on this subject because I think that a lot of people don't understand how it works.
Correct.
Yeah, we know that we sell, we buy, but if it's investment property, there is other things involved, and there is a lot of people involved.
Yeah.
So how are you getting paid? Tell us about your compensation.
Yeah, I'm on a fee-only basis, consulting with a client, ranging anywhere from low $15,000 flat fee to around $25,000 per project, and that is helping them for the 2 to as much as 6 months, helping them sell the property with the help of a broker and finding replacement property. And the average probably net increase income that I help my clients with is minimum of 30%, sometimes as much as 100%.
Is it expense? Because when you sell investment property, you can expense a lot of things.
That's correct.
Is this your fee is expensed?
Yes, you can.
Okay. The basically it's tax deductible, yes.
Yeah.
Which brings to mind another aspect of this, and I'll invite maybe a tax preparer, CPA, to do presentation because all of those things which most of us don't know. Yeah. We hear here, there, but you need someone really who knows, like Scott, who can put everything together.
Yeah, yeah.
How many clients a month can you work with like that?
Pretty selective. I'm working with 5 exchange clients. There are different parts of the 1031 exchange cycle. But what I typically like to work with is clients who have a portfolio of properties, minimum 2 to 3, but sometimes I'll do 1. But at any one time, I probably capacity-wise could not help more than 7 to 10 without much.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, which
a
is
lot.
quite a,
Yeah,
quite a
because
bit.
it's a lot of work for
It's a lot of
you
work. Yes.
doing this research, scouting,
Yeah.
and finding it. So, and basically, those people might not even have real estate agent. They might they bought
Yeah.
property 30 years ago. Who remember who sold it?
They may have an agent, but you know, the biggest hole in the industry, as I was mentioning before, is it's not the realtor's fault, but really all I'm doing, Manny, is finding different investment options for the client.
I see.
Without knowing your options, they think there's $7,000 a month rent that they're getting on their 2-unit in San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's worth $2 million is great. They have
Yeah.
no loan on it.
Yeah.
What they don't realize is that same $2 million duplex money could get them $12, $14, $15,000 income in another market. So it's just more about education.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you have only 45 days to actually to identify properties. This can be also a bummer.
It's a bummer, and I always say, when's the right time to do an exchange? You cannot time the market. Their $2 million property, they think may only be worth 1.6 today.
Yes.
But they're going to win on the buy side on the replacement because they're going to get more bargains on that side.
Yeah. So there's a lot of moving parts which somebody has to understand and connect them.
Yeah, the 45 days they need to identify property from the date that their relinquished property closes. Say it's January 1st. They only have until February 16th to identify properties, not close. And then they have a total of 180 days from January 1st to close on their new properties. But there's a lot of
but those are rules of 1031 exchange, and again, there's a lot of things involved, and including CPAs, which is a very, very important part of this.
That's correct.
Now, I want to stop here because there's so much to learn.
Yeah.
And as we'll progress, as I said, I will have separate events, separate seminar in-house where we'll talk more about 1031 exchange and how Scott can work together, or he works maybe with specific 1031 company, and where I come in as a money provider or mortgage provider. So my name is Manny Kagan, and I promise to help you. Thank you.